Okay. Oh my god. I'm just like rewatching this like an hour or so later after it happened, but I got a new PB. Um, Let me skip ahead actually because we had a seed change. So then it started off as a ruined portal seed, and I see this portal. I'm like, hopefully it's a pickaxe. And there was no pickaxe. Uh, I don't really know how do people do commentaries. It's just like I don't know. For me, it feels self-explanatory, like what I'm doing. I normally can't do math very well, so I only figure out how much iron I have after I craft all of it into ingots. So we have it crafted here. And then I realize I have four. So I have to go for pickaxe, and obviously I need to enter, so I couldn't steal, so this is quite an obvious choice. And then I just want stone tools because it's useful. So I get 4 pieces of cobblestone. Boom, boom. And normally when I want to enter, I always like having boats and blocks. Um, There's not a very easy way to get blocks. Normally I get them from shears, getting leaves, or like TNT if you're doing like a BT. But I think I opt to try and use either netherrack or just oak, like acacia plants in this run. I want to get food. So I just kill these like animals. We love pork chops and steak. No, 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 no. I think I got excessive food, I can't lie. But I don't know, whenever I'm playing ranked, I like to play safe, so I didn't go crazy. You saw that I left the cow after one hit, and then it was still on fire because it was gonna burn to death anyway, so it was like a mini time save, I guess. And then I guess going back here is a bit of a time waste because I could have got it earlier. And then I head into the nether. I don't normally go into F3 as soon as I go in, but I would for RSG because the real time doesn't matter. But in ranked it does matter, so there's just no point waiting for stuff to load. And then I get the spike. Here I'm like, I don't know. I want to play super safe. I want to see what the terrain is as well. So I go to this right open area, and I get a bunch of blocks. So obviously that I can build it. And then here I spot the bastion. I'm like, oh shoot, it's probably a lot better to go this way. And this was pretty good terrain decision. Because it just continues down here. And it's gonna be housing. So I just grab more blocks in the way. Maybe too many blocks, but it's always nice to have blocks. And then I enter from up there because it's a lot nicer, and I don't waste my blocks. And I enter from the back here, which goes towards the 2 gold blocks under those piggy bricks. And I just do the standard route. I don't go all the way to the top, I just go midway. This just means I'm losing picks from the top, but it's enough. By the top I mean like where the chests are at the very top. And then I somehow mess up the blocking here to get all the gold out. This is just standard route. I think here I thought I missed the block, but I ended up just getting more of it. And I block it all off, and then now, like after, if I'm trading at the bottom, which is majority of the bastion routes, I always, you always check this chest after. It's an alright chest, it could be a lot better. I decided to keep my foe falling boots just in case. And now I'm going to the top, and what you normally want to do when you're at the top is check all the top chests, as well as do a pearl hand. and locate the fortress into the direction of the pearl. Oh, I mean, throw your pearl to the direction of the fortress. It's a lot better. So I'm just checking chests. You can see all the pigs are still up here, so I kind of want to play it safe, and I just dig myself in and check the chest. This one's a banger chest, I can't lie. That's a lot of obsidian. And I've already got the crossbow and arrows, just in case I need to bring some crystals. I hop across to check the other triple. Even more obsidian. I don't know why I keep taking the arrows. As normally at this moment I'd want to do my chunk orders and see it, but I'm just looking around here, and then at the corner of my eye, I see it. I'm pretty sure I saw it. Hold up. I'm trying to see it on my screen. I don't know how I managed to see it without doing a pyrite, because I don't do the pie. I think it's blocked by the bot, but you can see like the legs of the fortress. Okay, I don't know, maybe I'm a wizard or something. Yeah, I remember playing in this run. I remember seeing it. I think the bitrate is so low. Okay, I remember seeing it here, around there, and then I check for the direction because I need to remember the direction it's going in. So then that's why I do this little quick swipe. So I see that it's in west, and then I go all the way back down. Yeah, you can see a bit of it there as well. And then I go to collect my trades. I mean, in hindsight, I'm looking back at it now, I could have left like right now, but I'm like such a neat freak when it comes to my inventory. So you just see me craft all my stuff now. I mean, I've got 44 obsidian, a lot of enough pearls, and how many beds is that? 5 beds? So that should be enough for me, because I've got like 2 anchors as well. And I could leave right now, but I'm not sure. My brain works a little slow whenever I'm in the bash. So then I already know the direction I'm going. I look at the terrain outside through the little window, and I'm like, holy cow, this is garbage terrain. So then I just go back up, because it's a lot more open, and I just start chucking pearls. This was actually a lucky pearl that I didn't go into lava, and I'm like, hold up, where am I going again? And I'm like, oh, it's probably the same direction, and I see the fort over here, the little bridge of it. It's actually quite a linear scene, so it's not quite easy to play. And then the spawn is just in here. I got pretty lucky with finding it. And then I kill the first one, rod drops, and then I do a quick little blaze bed. I want to get rid of the quartz because I threw it into the explosion. You want to get rid of all the fire as soon as you can, just so more blazes can spawn. Or like, yeah, more blazes can spawn. More frequent blazing. And I get a bunch of kill them. I'm not sure what my opponent is doing. They haven't entered the bash yet, but yeah, they seem up on crying obsidian. This is a smooth water build, in my opinion. And then I go and keep farming these places, which the rates are doing actually pretty well. And then like even more spawn after I finish killing like the second wave, I think. Craft my eyes, light the portal, and I've got 12 eyes, so if none of them break, I can just go straight to the place. Here I want to get the high ground because I don't really want my eyes going into the tree. Luckily this one didn't go into a tree. So I measure it. Like this one's okay actually. 99%. But I don't trust myself, so I always do 2 eyes, and that normally does the job. I miss a clutch there, which is lovely. And I'm just waiting for my hunger to go down to 4 empty bars so I can... I can eat max my cooked pork chop. There goes my second one, and then I get what I feel like is my true blind coordinates. A second portal. Oh, another missed clash, lovely. I ate my goal enough because I'm like, I want to regen health without wasting my food. But I've still got 7 steak. I pearl because I think I can go under the tree and run easily to my portal, but that doesn't work. I end up collecting more wood because I remember when I crafted the beds that I didn't have enough. I had like excess wood left, so I was like, I should probably craft it. And because I picked up both eyes, I'm just straight out. And I'm trying to. You can't even see the coordinates. I'm gonna move my bot down in the future because I don't have it set up properly, so it's so janky like that. But I'm basically near chords now in 2 pearls. I debate mining into the wall, but I just end up, because it's like another 20 blocks-ish, I just end up climbing over, which I think is the right play. I think it saves like a bit more time. I line myself up, and I just go all the way down to what I think is comfortable, which is like 40-ish. Okay, so I go up 38, then I'm making my portal now, and then I misplace, and I'm like, oh shoot. But luckily I can realign myself on the same block. So I still hit the coordinates that I want to. Now I light it. And then I want to prepare for preemptive, so I do my pie chart. And I realize it's ocean exposed, but at this point I should have just gone out and then checked the whole stronghold, but I'd still decide to do a preemptive. Checking for spikes, and then I realize my render distance is probably too low to pick up stuff, so then I increase it. And then I think I see my spike, but I just go out anyway. And sure enough, I do even more looking around just in case I miss anything, and you can see it on the very left, like it's just sticking out there. I debate swimming all the way, but I realize my bubbles is going very low, and I don't really want to die. So I just go the normal way, which ends up being kind of messy. It's just a lot more. I have to like squeeze myself past. And then I'm in the portal room. I killed this guy in here. You could call it a time waste, but once again, I wanted to play it safe. I didn't want to get shot into the lava. Though I do have fire resistance. Put up my entity's distance back and my render distance so I can see the dragon. I craft. Okay, turns out I could only craft 1 more bed, but 1 bed is better than no extra beds. And I go to set up my perch, which I'm going to do the double anchor setup. This morning I practiced the anchors because I played some ranked yesterday and my weaknesses were the end fight. Like I'm not even zeroing, but I still mess it up. I try to turn on hitboxes and like end up putting on chunk borders, which is embarrassing. I do like a bit of a half bow thing, but obviously I suck at it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I practice this, so having pre-placed anchors in my end fight, as well as so I can do up to 3 anchors, like pre-placed anchors in my end fight, as well as stables and the triple roots, because I got confused whenever I last did them. Which stables is a really hard bastion. Oh, it's in my opinion, it's the hardest bastion. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but the amount of variations it has. Anyway, I see it turn, the head snaps towards it, and I put the first anchor, second anchor, also up, first bed, and second bed even better. Like, I'm freaking out here, I wanted to place blocks, accidentally told. That was rough. I was shaking through the whole end fight. Because I didn't really realize what the time was until I had like spare time. I was waiting for the perch, so I was just looking up. And then my reaction would be soon, I guess, because I hadn't muted my mic. Oh my god, bro. Yo, I cranked that seed, bro. I cranked it. Oh my god. I actually got that, man. That is my PB. Sub 15. I always want sub 15. Look at this diversity in scores, man. 32 minutes, 24 minutes, 13 minutes, and the rest are just forfeits because hashtag because most low elo players or like people in my elo like to forfeit. So as long as you don't forfeit, you can keep it up. Man, I'm putting that on YouTube. That's 13 in the ranks. It's good. I mean, like, you know, people are putting 7 minutes, but 13 is insane. I've always wanted a sub 15. If only I could roll that seed in random seed. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Let's go. Okay. Thank you people for watching. I might do more in the future.